Have you ever wondered why it's so hard to let go of a pattern you know isn't serving you? You can see it. You can recognize it. You can even admit it's hurting you. And yet, a part of you still wants to hold on to it. After recording my last video, I found myself sitting with that reality. Because if I can see the pattern and if I know the damage it causes, then why is it so difficult to let it go? That question kept bothering me because there are certain patterns I've genuinely wanted freedom from. Yet sometimes, even after becoming aware of them, I still felt pulled toward them. And the more I sat with it, the more I realized something uncomfortable. Maybe I wasn't just fighting the pattern. Maybe a part of me was protecting it. That was difficult to admit because I wanted to believe I was completely committed to letting it go. But formation has taught me that honesty is often found underneath our first answer. When I think about some of the patterns I've had in my life, I can see now that many of them served a purpose. Not a healthy purpose. Not a purpose I want to keep, but a purpose nonetheless. For example, people pleasing can protect us from rejection. Perfectionism can protect us from criticism. Control can protect us from uncertainty. Hyper-independence can protect us from disappointment. Emotional walls can protect us from vulnerability. And what I've been realizing is that sometimes we don't hold on to patterns because we love them. We hold on to them because they make us feel safe, even when they're hurting us. That realization changed the way I started looking at my own growth. Because before I was asking, how do I stop this? Now I'm asking, what is this doing for me? And that's a very different question. Because if a pattern is meeting a need, if it's protecting a fear, if it's helping me to avoid something painful, then simply trying harder may not be enough. I have to understand what the pattern has been carrying for me. And this is where it got personal. Because I started noticing areas where I wanted freedom, but I wasn't sure I wanted the vulnerability that freedom required. I wanted deeper relationships, but did I want the vulnerability? I wanted more trust, but did I want the risk that comes with trust? I wanted healing, but did I want to revisit the places that still needed healing? Those questions expose something in me. Sometimes the pattern isn't the enemy. Sometimes the pattern is a protector, an unhealthy protector, but a protector nonetheless. And until we understand what it's protecting, we may keep trying to remove something we're still dependent on. So lately I've been sitting with a different question. Not, why am I doing this? But what am I afraid would happen if I stopped? That's been revealing. Because sometimes the answer isn't behavior. Sometimes the answer is fear. Sometimes it's rejection. Sometimes it's disappointment. Sometimes it's loneliness. Sometimes it's uncertainty. And I'm learning that transformation isn't just removing a pattern. It's learning to trust God with what the pattern has been protecting. Because if I don't do that, I may remove the behavior and simply replace it with another version of the same protection. So maybe take a moment and ask yourself, what is this pattern? And what has it been protecting? Not What has it been costing you? What has it been protecting? Because those aren't always the same answer. I'm not sharing this because I've mastered it. I'm sharing it because I'm discovering it. And maybe that's where you are too. Maybe there's a pattern you've been trying to break. Maybe you've been frustrated because awareness wasn't enough. Maybe you've been asking, why do I keep doing this? And perhaps a better question is, what has this pattern been doing for me? Because sometimes growth isn't about trying harder. Sometimes growth begins when we're honest enough to admit a part of me still feels safer with the pattern than without it. And that's where God has been meeting me, not in perfection, not in performance, but in my honesty. Because what we bring into the light, God can begin to transform. And as I've been sitting with all of this, I realized something else. Recognizing the pattern didn't instantly change me. Understanding what it was protecting didn't instantly change me. Awareness helped. Honesty helped. The transformation still took time. And there were moments where I found myself frustrated because I thought I should be further along. I thought I should be changing faster. I thought once I saw it, everything would be different. But that's not how formation works. And the more I look back, the more I realize something. Maybe I wasn't stuck. Maybe I was expecting growth to look different than it actually does. Maybe while I was focused on how far I still had to go, God was changing me quietly in ways I couldn't yet see. And that's what I'm unpacking next. I thought I was stuck, but I was being formed.